How is it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Right, another video with the Type R. Today I'm going to be fitting this. So basically I'm sorting out the problems that I brought the car with. They were pretty superficial. The first one was this was missing. It was sort of like tucked down here, and I thought, because it was like this had been pulled off, so only this bit was left. So I put it back on, and obviously when I've done that, it wouldn't come back. Like, there must be some sort of spring in there. So I managed to get one off a breaker, and it was literally like 2 torques in there. It comes out, puts it back. It literally took me minutes. But the next one is obviously the bonnet release. So at the moment, my bonnet release, you can really see it's there. This is my bonnet release at the moment. The car came with these, so I did get some, and I literally have to mess around trying to put that in there. So I looked a bit online, and I'll put it down there. I found this. It's just basically something that goes on, pushes on, because I thought I can't be bothered with pulling all the bonnet cable out and, you know, replacing that just for it to go again. I mean, this is like, I'm being cheap, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being cheap, but hey, it's the world we live in, isn't it? We've got to save money where we can. But yeah, so I've got one of these. I will leave a link in the description if it's something you want. So I have seen a few videos of people using these. It's basically like 2 grub screws. You need to take this off somehow, and then you trim the plastic off here, and then this pushes on and it grub screws on. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I thought, as always, guys, I bring you along for the journey, and first bit of work done to the Civic, so it's all good, isn't it, really? I have got some mods sort of in the post. Well, sort of in the post. I've got to go collect them, but it's just getting time. But yeah, so hopefully the next couple of videos, or some further videos, you'll have to see some modification stuff, so fingers crossed, eh? So anyway, I'm waffling on, let's crack on. Right then, I need to try and figure out how this comes off. From what I've seen, I think it just pulls off, doesn't it? Oh, that sounds like a clip. Oh, that's it. It says, where is it stuck now? It's stuck on something. What is it stuck on? Nothing. There's like a thing, like a lever thing. What the bloody hell is that? Oh, okay, that pulls out there as well, does it? Right, yeah, so that's like, I've got a clip thing on it as well, so you need to pull it out as well. So, right. Oh, I've got some cobwebs. That's great. There we go. And some rocks. Okay, so this is the thing here that I need to trim down. Obviously, that thing I've got pushes on. So I've got some snippy snips that I'm going to try and cut some of this plastic off, some of this sheathing, because it looks like that sort of stops it going any further. So I don't really want to take it all off, because it'll just disappear into the abyss. So, okay, so right, let's get some snippies. Right then, so first things first, I'm going to try and snip some of this off. Oh. Right, this isn't going to be the easiest thing, guys. It's quite hard plastic, to be fair. Bloody hell. Well, it's a little bit sharper than snips, I think. Right, guys, I'll get back to you. Right then, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that well, I've chopped it. It's not the prettiest, but you're not going to see any of this anyway. And if you can really see, there's like 2 little indents on the bonnet release cable, which sort of line up with these, where you got to put the 2 grub screws. So I imagine that's how it works. So the grub screws go into these little indents, obviously stops it from pulling off. But the only problem is, I think these are designed for the left-hand drive market, because obviously they're on that side, which sits like that. So you're not going to be able to get in there to obviously tighten the grub screws up. So I'm going to there's 2 bolts either side of here. So I'm going to try and find out what size they are, take that off, pull it on, and then do the grub screws up, and then obviously bolt it back to the chassis of the car, or the body of the car. Right then, I've took off these 2 bolts here. They're just 2 10mm. So now this has given me the access now for this. So you obviously get, in the kit, you get one of these, and then you get the 2 little grub screws with an Allen key as well. So what I might do is I might start this, put them in first, Get them out of the little baggie. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to screw these, start these grub screws in the bonnet release, and then I'll get back to you. Right then, I've started these screws up now, so it's going to be a case of pushing it on. That seems to want to go as far as it's going to go, I think. I'll just back off these screws a little bit. It's not sitting on there quite nicely for me. And the back one, I need to come out a bit more. Right. Okay, so that's, make sure it lines up so it's not on the piss. I might just get him a bit of a, what I might do is I might just do a bit of a start of a turn, just to get in some sort of position. Oh my god. Still not enough. Right, that's sort of locked out, that bottom one, that's now. Right, that one's blocked out. Yep, I'm happy with that. So I'll just crank it up a bit more. Obviously not overturning, because I'm not sure how strong these cheap bolts are, but yep, I'm happy with that. Right, so it's a case of putting it all back together now and see if it works. Right then, we're all back together, so see it for a pull. Yes! Haha! Mint. Well, that's a lot easier than using these, trying to grab it. Yeah, man, I'm happy with that. Proper fix. Yeah, I think it was pretty simple, really. It just takes a bit of time chopping off that plastic and make sure it's all clear of the, obviously the bonnet cable, to make sure that this goes on nice and flush. I mean, how long it'll last? I don't know. As long as it can possibly take, I suppose. But that's just took me like about 15 minutes, if that, to do it. And like I said, and they are super cheap. I think there was like £6 or something. So they're not expensive, and it's metal as well. Whereas obviously this is one that's pulled off. And obviously that's the back of it. But yeah, so at least that's something I'm gonna piss about now. Every time I want to open the bonnet, trying to pull that thing, so I just reach in and pull it. So nice, easy fix. I will leave a link in the description if any of you Type R guys, EP3 guys are after one. Like I said, it's like £6 or something ridiculous delivered. It's not expensive at all, really, and it's pretty simple. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully, like I said before, I'll be having some modification videos as soon as I can, once I get the parts. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. If you're new to the Honda scene, or if you're from the Honda scene and you're new to my channel, well, drop a comment down, like, let me know what car you got, and I'll see you on the next one.